true line strong out there in the streets every single day. I got you. Yeah.
I will defend my brothers. I will defend the world.
What's going on, everybody? Exploito here, and today we're gonna do a holster review of the two holsters that I primarily use when I'm not doing explorers. So, as we all know, I have the Glock 17 Gen 4 training pistol. It fits most Glock 17 holsters, but sometimes it rattles, and I think it's because it's small. Yeah. So the first one we're gonna go over is the Safariland 576R 750. This is a holster that's made to fit all guns and not just Glock. I can show you because if you look inside, you see this little bow thing. It looks like a zip tie almost. I don't know if you can see it better. Yeah, right here. And what that does is if you screw this hole right here, it scoots up. So if I wanted to put a Glock, what is it? It was Glock 45, the small one. If I wanted to put that in here, it just screw it and it sits in there. But my gun sits in there perfectly. The only problem is the belt loop is small. So that's when I have to use this for administrative work only, like when I'm teaching a class, a course, or something like that. And it's 100% Kydex. It's the GLS, so it's back here. So when you go to grab your gun, you reach your hand back. I don't know if y'all can see. You reach your hand back and get a grip. All you have to do is get a grip on the gun, and it comes out. Like literally, all you have to do, look, see, it won't come out, but all I have to do is get. You see this little lever right here? Get a grip on the gun. It doesn't have the suede lining on the inside. It doesn't have that, but overall, I still say this is good for like detectives, people who wear normal belts and not duty belts, unless you want to buy a bigger one. But yeah, and I wear this rotated a bit backwards, so that's on my belt. It rotates, well, forward basically. But when you're doing the thing, you have to rotate it backwards. So yeah, next thing we're gonna do is a Safariland 6378. I got this a while back from a shop called Top Brass. They were closing out, so I had to grab it. This one actually has the suede lining on the inside. You see that? So it gets like a firm grip on the gun. Even though my gun, this was made for a Glock 22. But Ethan had to go ahead and slap a rattly Glock 17 up in that boy. I mean, it still fits. It's not as perfect, but the only problem is it rattles. And I have it with the paddle holster on there because it goes on my battle belt, and the paddle holster gets like this wide thing is like almost exactly compatible to my I'm sorry, to my thigh. This is the ALS, so you holster it, it's locked. You can tell it's not coming out. But the only thing that's keeping the gun out of your hand from this holster is this little lever right here. It's like this gun almost places you exactly where you want to be. If you're going to be shooting a gun, you come up and you're like right here. You see how my fingers extended? It's like almost right where you want to be during the gunfight. So yeah, there's not too much to say about. Oh, and the difference between the holsters, the big difference, is this one locks around the shell injector port. So I guess that's why it doesn't fit like as good. But it locks right here. So see, it locks around in this area where the shell injector port is going to be. And this one, of course, you've noticed, it locks around the trigger. So thank you guys for watching. I hope if you had any questions about these holsters that I answered them. See you guys on the next one.